now listening to Lauer Road Radio.
Hey, welcome one and all to the #1 podcast, winter, spring, and fall. Talking sports for the thrill of it all. Hey, talking life, but we're killing it all. Jason and Dan with the master plan. These are dangerous men with the mic in the hand. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Yeah. Dad light, thug light, bright lights in sight. All right. Bonafide winners everywhere that we go. You're a part of the team.
Lauer Radio.
Let's get it.
At Tanagra, when the walls fell, this is Dan Owings coming at you another time for Lauer Road Radio with my co-host, Jason, as always. We got Harrison on the soundboard, and Jesse is here wearing a racially explicit sweatshirt, so we will not hold that against him.
Can I tell you about it?
No.
Well, he brought it up before the thing.
We have things we have to do.
Fine.
So this is our second show in the studio, and one of the things that we're efforting is to have a guest as often as possible. Last week we teased this episode that we were going to have the cat poop coffee.
Yeah.
So your friend Jess contacted the show and said, I want to try cat poop coffee.
Yes.
And so you said, come on the show.
Yep.
So we want to welcome Jess onto the show. Jess, come on down. This is the first time we've ever had a guest like in the studio coming down.
Yeah.
We clap for our guests. Yes, you
It's
should.
like Prices. Is it Prices Right?
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Come on down.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
We should have special music for that.
Our next contestant
Boo,
is
doo, doo, doo.
Jess. Come on down.
I love it. I
Well,
feel
when-
very special.
$1, Bob. You notice when they say
$2.
$1, they always say Bob.
$1, Bob.
$1, Bob.
Yeah. That's
Man.
great.
Mine-
Well, now it's not Bob anymore. Now it's
It's
Drew Carey.
That's a,
It's so weird,
No.
especially with him being skinny.
do they still call him Barker's Beauties? Or is it Drew's?
Oh, I think that got.
Dog.
I think that got
Drudy's.
gone with.
Drudy's.
No, that got gone with the Me Too movement.
Right.
How long have they
So-
been there? Maybe they're the Droopies. I mean,
Like all of Drew
Throwing the
Carey's
information
extra
out
skin.
If it's the same Barker's Beauties from the 60s,
They're now Drew's
They might be Drew's Droopies.
Yeah,
pretty
normally
good.
I don't like our guests, but that was pretty good.
Well, it's going to be a little confusing. We have a Jess and a Jesse. So we're going to have to.
Jess is in the
clarify,
guest chair. It's the hot seat. That's what
Hot
we're going
seat,
to call
yeah.
it.
Yes.
That's you're in the hot seat. And we'll just get right to the coffee, and then we'll go from there. So we have two coffees here that I have just made.
Yes.
Okay. One is a Lavazza. It's an espresso bean. It's called what was it called? La Crema.
La Crema.
La Crema. And the other one is cat poop coffee. Now, it's technically not cat poop. Cat poop.
I mean, it did come
what
out
is
of a cat's butt.
What is the animal?
It's a serval, I think.
A serval. And this is there's an animal in Indonesia. And
Pour it so it can cool off.
It eats the berries.
Not too much.
So
Civet,
Okay, so
not
what we're going to do
serval,
is
civet.
we're going to drink one,
yes.
and then
And then you're going to drink the other.
the other, and we don't know which is which.
And you don't know which is which.
Okay, let me pass them out.
All right, there you go.
and I want to just make this comment. I have told people that I was coming on here to drink, thank you, cat poop coffee. And you might get like 3 or 4 more guests on
Sure.
the show just
Well,
because
I-
I'm
well-
drinking cat poop coffee.
Can we just say we'll see how she pans out
I
before
only
we
you
go?
will see. The Drew's
Talking about other
Droopies
guests.
was
It's funnier than anything Jesse ever said.
yeah. Okay.
Jess, you mean?
So we're not going to say I'm Jesse. So we're not going to say which one this is, but I will say they've both been brewed exactly the same.
I saw
the
it.
water temperature is the same. It's down to the ounce. Like literally it's exactly the same. So the only difference is the coffee bean.
Okay. Ooh, can we get
It's
a?
a little hot.
It is hot, but it's delicious. Are you okay over there?
Burn yourself?
Yeah,
You gonna make it?
slurping hot coffee.
Slurping hot?
I don't.
It's not normally how you drink hot coffee.
No.
Just
That's how
That was a beautiful sound.
do
Thank you.
Because you have to let it hit your whole palate.
Ow!
This is good.
What are you guzzling it over
you
there?
can't
He's
let it hit your
gurgling it.
full palate. It burns it.
Jesse's not gonna make it.
Do you normally drink hot black coffee? Like
No, I drink
Yeah.
it at like slightly above room temperature.
Yeah.
Do you normally drink and eat by yourself? Do you feed yourself and water yourself?
Yeah, I don't like her.
bringing the heat
She
already.
is. I'm gonna knock over the
Okay. I like this.
This is very good.
This is very
It is
good.
pretty good.
This is good coffee.
We don't know what this
Now,
is yet.
I brewed it, and I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to lie.
But you
It's
know
like a
which
whole
is
process.
which.
I know which is
I
which.
wish you didn't know.
I don't know how I could.
Well-
If I had two crafts that were the same, then I would have switched them
But then
back
we
and
wouldn't
forth.
have known. Oh, you
But
could
then
like
we
a-
wouldn't have known, yeah.
We put sticker.
Either
underneath
way,
one.
I do know.
Never
This is
would've
good.
known.
I like it.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, as far as black coffees go, I mean, this is...
It's an 8.5.
yeah, I was going to say, 8 or a 9. I think
It's
that's
not
what I was
super
gonna say.
duper strong.
No.
Top
no.
me
nice.
off there with the other one. And then, are you done?
I am.
Oh, I need to drink the rest of this? I don't have an hour and a half to let it cool first.
How else are we going to put the other one
Oh,
in
fine,
your
I just
cup?
burn my throat.
I'm sorry, Jesse. I did
Teacups
not mean to mom you just
emasculate
there.
Me too.
I won't do it again.
All right.
For the
Are
next
you
5
almost...
minutes.
Jesse, he looks so stupid.
Thank you.
Oh, it's not empty yet, Jason. I'm trying. It's too hot.
Okay.
Will you blow on it and put some ice cubes in it for me?
Put some ice cubies.
Okay. Oh.
He's a child.
Listen,
You're not
For
a black
anyone-
coffee drinker.
this is why the coffee company that I owned did not go very well.
Because you don't appreciate coffee. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like this one's smoother.
You think this one's smoother?
I do.
Cool.
It was a little warm though when I drank it. so
For the
I'm not
record,
sure.
have you tried the cat poop coffee?
This is the first time I'm trying it. Erica tried it upstairs.
that what
I
this
poured a
is?
little
Is that
bit
what
for
this
her.
one is?
Oh shoot! Yeah,
Way
this
to
is
let the
cat.
Gave it
cat out
away.
of the bag.
Well, I figured.
Way to let the
that-
cat poop out of the...
I figured it'd be better to start with a regular, as like a baseline.
Okay, I feel like that's hotter.
Wow.
I brewed it second.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I brewed the other one first.
Absolutely
Yeah.
burning hot, but it's
But
very smooth.
It
and
is
good.
very smooth.
It
don't-
has
could
been
drink
through the
this.
intestine of a cat.
I don't even care that it came out of a cat's butt. It's
I-
pretty delicious.
This
I like
coffee has touched the cat's butthole.
And everything else, like
Yeah, from
from
beginning to end.
know-
A to Z.
I wonder if we are drinking Maxwell House, how
I
many
know.
buttholes that's touched before it got to us. I mean, we don't know the process.
Somebody absolutely scratched their butt and
You know,
then picked
Mr.
that
Maxwell.
coffee.
100%.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
What do you think? What do you think has? Which coffee do you think has touched more buttholes, Folgers or Maxwell House? Both obviously have touched some.
It's Maxwell House.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going Maxwell House.
No, this is pretty good.
I
I
like
had
it.
to-
It's very good.
I had to explain to my kids why we have to wash things when they come into the house, fruits and vegetables. And they were like, I don't understand why I have to do this. And I said, because somebody scratched their butt and then they picked this. And now you are going to
wash your
eat
fruits
it.
and vegetables before
I
you eat
do
them?
because I'm not an animal. But maybe you should ask, does Savannah wash your stuff before she cuts it for you?
I don't know. And
Okay.
I don't know what she does when she cuts it or like sticks it with a fork and then puts it in my mouth for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Does she chew it up first?
Sometimes.
Does she ever cut it into cute shapes, though?
She's not that much of a housewife.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Do you sample grapes at the store?
Sample?
No, I do not.
Definite. Grapes, blueberries,
Strawberries?
not strawberries.
Sometimes,
like strawberries are
sometimes
crossing the
steaks.
line.
That's the line right
But
there.
definitely blueberries, because a case or whatever of blueberries could be soft and mushy and
Yeah.
horrible, or they could be exploding with flavor.
Have you ever sampled a banana?
No.
Just in the store, just peel it right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Just put it back. No, sampling grapes and blueberries, are blackberries, raspberries are getting a little. You're getting there with the raspberries, but
Anything
definitely-
in the berry category.
I don't know, strawberries, because those big old massive
They're
strawberries.
huge. It'll take down your weight count of your sale.
So which one do you like better?
Well, I think the second one is smoother.
You think so?
I think yeah, I do.
I definitely think it's smoother.
Yeah.
If I were to pick between the two, what coffee I'm drinking in the morning, it's cat poop.
You like the cat
Yeah.
poop one?
Now, I will say, I feel like the cat poop has a slight aftertaste.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit crappy.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it or in it, but
That really got you good, didn't it?
Oh, my gosh.
That was quite titillating. Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's just flush this out of our systems.
She's so much better than Preston.
All right, Jason, what do you want to talk about?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Talk about your Chief Wahoo.
So if you can see, can they see?
Is
Yes.
this part of what you texted me about?
Yes.
Okay. So
they
Jesse
see
texted me
yours?
and said some kid at the store today.
Yeah. So I stopped at the store to get donuts for a meeting I go to before this.
AA.
I was-
OA.
well, after the last
Overeaters
episode,
Anonymous.
after the last
Overeaters
episode,
Anonymous.
Savannah was a little bit concerned that I was going to pick up some old bad habits.
Because you were
So
really
she just
pushing the
preemptively
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, babe, you're going to a meeting." So picked up some donuts and a pack of Camels, and so I'm walking into Kroger, K. Rogers, and there's two young guys, probably in high school still. To describe them, I would say semi-ghetto.
What was the
Ish.
skin color?
One was African American. One
You are
was
so racist.
ambiguous.
So
Straight up.
racist. How do you know he's from Africa? Could be Cuban.
Could be South African.
Could be Dominican. Anyway,
He
continue.
could. But one of the kids said, "Good evening, sir."
Oh, really?
I was like, first of all, sir.
Yeah.
Whew.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I was like, good evening. And he said, how are you? I said, good. How are you? And he goes, good, thanks. I said, okay. And I was a little
Yeah.
bit perplexed by
Uh-huh.
how he started the conversation. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then he turns around we've already ended the conversation. He goes, yo. I look at him. He goes, love the drip.
Love the drip.
What's drip?
I don't know.
I guess swag.
Do you know what drip is?
I don't.
Harrison?
I'm not down. I don't
Harrison,
have the
do you know what drip
411.
is?
I think it's clothing. Right?
So
Like he likes my outfit.
Harrison, I just had this conversation last night. I said when I was a kid, what was this in reference to? Oh, I remember. So Harrison is officially swimming for Harding High School.
Well, it might be a generous term for what he's doing.
He's in the water.
Turns
flapping.
out he doesn't know how to kick.
Yeah, he's in the water, flailing around. Water's going everywhere. But he's on the swim team. And I know another mom that's on the, has a daughter on the swim team, and she was asking for swimming gear
Why did you air quote it?
because that word gear could be used as drip, gear, merch. What was the other word? Swag. Right? And I said, when I was a kid, like in the 90s, Jess, you're our age, right?
Yes.
You're my age. Was it gear? Wasn't it gear?
Yeah.
Like you're going to wear Ohio State gear.
Yeah.
Meaning you're wearing Ohio State clothes.
And I don't know if this is for sure, but the LA gear, that was, remember the brand
yeah,
LA
yeah,
gear?
yeah.
Like that was big because of,
Gear was the official word that we
That's-
used.
yeah.
Yeah. And then somewhere it turned to swag. My one that I hate is merch. I hate merch.
everything's merch.
I hate it.
Everything's
I hate
merchandise.
It. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate
Well,
merch.
now it's
drip. I
drip.
hate drip even worse than merch.
And yeah, because it's like, and what I was
What's
thinking-
it short for?
Just drip, man. Drip, drop, flip, flop. I don't know. I'm not that cool. I don't. There are songs about drip.
You have to take medicine
You
for
got
that.
the
that's what
Ric
I was gonna
Flair
say. Do you
drip.
have to like take 7 to 10
There's
days
a
of meds?
song. I don't recommend any young people listen
Then
to
don't
it.
mention it.
Not young people, older people above the age that can listen to music. Ric Flair drip
Okay.
is a song.
I don't know it.
You like
it.
Ric Flair,
It's
though.
all right.
I love Ric Flair.
But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because I followed up with like a point, and I was like, "Thanks, dog." And him and his
You
buddy.
said- did you
I
say
did.
thanks,
I
dog?
pointed. I said, "Thanks, dog."
That's racist.
I'm just glad that you're
And
with
they-
us tonight.
Yeah.
You could tell, like, because they weren't expecting that from me.
Yeah.
So I was taken.
but you
aback.
were wearing that.
I was wearing this. So, and the one that said it, he seemed to be about the complexion
Yeah.
of someone who probably is a descendant of Native Americans. So he may have actually been like
Sitting Bull or Gandhi.
Sitting Bull.
Okay.
He said Native American.
Yeah, Gandhi was Indian.
So drip,
Hindu.
very swag and cool.
Very
drip,
swag.
drippy, dripping can be used.
Oh, is that drip, dripping, dripping?
Those are the different ways you can use it. It can be used to describe an outfit, an accessory, a person, a song. Quote: "Yo, that ice is drippy, dog."
Wait, what's ice? Diamonds?
I think it's like
Jewelry.
bling.
And then another quote is, "Y'all like the drip?" So yeah,
so
there it is.
he loved my drip. I said,
And there's
"Thanks,
also
dog."
an ad on this website where I can take a gay test, and I'm just so nervous.
The number of young people, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I have to take this.
Are you going to take it?
I just feel
Do you
like,
feel like-
I'm just afraid
How
of
many
what might happen, what it might awaken in me.
How
you
many
know?
questions are in it?
Jeez.
Click it.
Do I
I'm just wondering if we could just do it together real
no,
quick.
this is going to take too long. This is the whole thing. It's just
We'll
quick.
do it in your own time.
It seems like there's like one question that you could ask to figure out, am
Right.
I gay?
Do you
Right.
like dudes?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
you're not gay.
So two questions. Are you a guy?
Be careful. Yeah.
Do you like guys?
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That
So
basically sums
drip.
it up.
I'm going to
Drip.
work that into my vocabulary.
I've been working titillating in. Titillating's been one of my favorite words here lately. And
Yeah.
it's just something about the word itself is what it says it is.
Titillating.
The word titillating is a titillating word.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just
I don't
saying.
even know how to describe it.
Yep.
If Preston was here, he would look that
Yeah,
up.
we don't care. He's not. Let's just not bring him into this.
I think I like the Lavazza better, slightly.
What?
Okay.
I think.
Pretentious pig.
I don't know. It's all going to my head now.
Do you like my drip?
No, I don't like your drip.
This drip was bought at Goodwill.
Yeah, all of your drip was bought at Goodwill. Your drip is very.
This is
Hey,
Carhartt. This
listen.
is
That's drip. That's like soggy. That's like drippy. That's like soggy.
Okay. I'm cool with
Oh, I have an update on something I bought from Goodwill.
I'm sorry. When did this become the Jesse, hour?
Yeah.
Right. When did like?
that. Jason and Dan with the master plan.
I don't know. Your face is not on the title.
What happened was last week you guys said that you were a little bit scared to speak freely.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, being in here in Dan's abode
Mm-hmm.
has emboldened me.
Mm.
I ain't afraid to do the Erica voice. You guys were just very quiet about
We've
it.
known her longer.
Fair. Mm-hmm. I'll stop for a couple.
She has more.
minutes.
She knows where I sleep. So, all right, Jess, are you on a scale of 1 to 10? How much of an election denier are you?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about? Well, now wait a minute. Are we talking about the most recent?
Just
Or
in general.
It's just a
In
question.
general, I feel like there are things that need to be looked at in elections.
Oh, and you think you are the one to look at them?
Actually, I do. No.
Oh, okay.
We've watched 2,000 Mules.
Did you
Yes.
vote?
Yes, I absolutely did.
Who did you vote for?
In person.
You did vote for Dwayne, did you?
No.
Not to swine.
Yeah.
It was DeWine or a Democrat.
Nance Whaley.
Yeah. So I voted for DeWine.
Oh my! You're the one.
What, you want Nance Whaley to be the governor?
Nan Whaley.
Whatever.
She was the mayor of Dayton.
boy. Do you know?
I held my nose and hit Dwayne. I just had to. It was a lesser of two evils.
Yeah, it's a lesser
And
of two evils.
He honestly gave us constitutional carry.
Which
Listen, he
I
did
know
something.
somebody that interned when he was like, wasn't he the treasurer at one point? Of
Who were we talking
of
about?
Ohio, DeWine.
Oh, I don't know.
I think at one point he was, and I knew somebody that was like interning in the in that whatever, and they said he used to fall asleep in meetings all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
He seems like the type that would.
He looks like the mayor of Whoville.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I saw him one time at Panera in Columbus.
And he's like, what,
Tiny.
5'2"?
Yeah,
He's
super
tiny.
tiny.
He's not like
Yeah.
a typical politician.
What
when you
was-
look at him.
He's like
What
a
was
little mouse.
Great. Did you watch the Trump speech in Dayton?
Yes.
The other night. He invited Mike DeWine to come up and get on the stage. And Trump is a tall guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his microphone's all the way up here.
Yeah, Trump is tall.
Mike DeWine gets up there. It's over his head.
Yeah.
He had to pull it down. He's like hanging on it as he's talking to it. It was great. And the podium was like at his eye level. He's like trying to look up above the podium. It was fantastic.
Yeah, I voted for DeWine. Held my nose and voted for DeWine was the thing. I also there was I had to look something up because there's a couple of people where they were the only person that you could vote for. There were
I
no other
didn't vote for
options.
those people.
I didn't either.
I looked them up.
No.
I looked them up on my phone and did a little bit of research. And I also felt like I was cheating.
In the booth?
Like in the booth. I was like,
Are you allowed to do that? I
I
don't
don't
even
know.
know.
yes, you are.
You are?
Yeah,
Okay.
mhm.
It'll
wasn't
be a
sure.
few minutes.
But I did feel, I was like,
Just
looking at
hold
the guy.
on. I'll be here a minute.
It's like, what do you got on this guy right here? So I did feel like I was cheating a little bit. But yeah, so I ended up voting for those people.
I never vote. If there's nobody running against him, I never vote for
I
that
usually
person.
write in Bob Pugh if I don't know.
Farmer Bob.
I actually know Bob.
Yeah?
Do you?
Yes, years and years ago, my first husband and I worked at his barns.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and
So Bob, I think one of these days is going to be on the show. He said, "Wow, I feel like I'm
Now,
the
that'd
only
be
one that's
someone
never
I
been
would
on the
like.
show." And I was like, What's because I respect you. It's like Jesse's on every week. What does that tell you?
Right.
So, so one of these days, Bob will be in the hot seat,
Yeah,
as it were, and he can talk to us about pig farming and
Poop. Pig poop.
pig poop. Maybe he'll bring in some pig poop coffee. You know, maybe.
No, thank you. Controversial statement. Burritos are better than tacos.
Not controversial at all. I'm in on that.
I
Are you in
agree.
on that?
Yeah.
Are you in on that too?
100% because they don't fall apart.
Thank you. I
I'm a fan
hate
of taco
tacos
shells.
falling apart.
Everything
I can't
stays
stand it.
together.
Yes.
And if you wrap them up and they get a little, like, I don't even want to call it soggy. If a hard taco gets soggy, that's disgusting.
Correct.
If you keep a burrito wrapped up, that's a good day.
That is a good
So
thing.
it depends on where you are. Like street tacos are like the greatest thing ever.
I've never in my life had a street
A
taco.
walking taco?
I like a
Shut
walk.
up. That's
Up.
different.
Don't even
Listen,
talk
I like
to me
a
about a
walking
walking taco.
taco.
I love a walking taco.
Walking tacos are drip.
No, you're not.
Did I
using
say
it
that right?
You did not.
They are drippy.
They
are bussin',
Actually, they're
though.
not drippy because everything stays in the bag.
Right.
If anything, tacos are drippy.
Tacos are
Yeah.
drippy.
I had a drippy burrito today.
Ew.
It was leaking out the bottom.
Oh, okay.
It was a
gotcha.
cheesy bean and beef burrito, and it was leaking some beef.
That's the title of
There'll
this
be
episode.
another associated drip later connected to that burrito.
And then you just put cat poop coffee on top of it.
Condados.
This is going to be a bad day
I'm
for
slipping
you.
on the couch tonight.
Condados Tacos is my favorite restaurant in the world, and
Okay.
they are, and so I hear like maybe at Taco Bell or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I also feel like burritos can be soggy. That's what I don't like.
I like a good soggy burrito.
I don't like.
A soggy burrito is the best.
That's what I don't.
Just any word
Yeah.
before burrito just sounds a little bit dirty.
I like the
Right?
thing.
Trippy burritos, soggy burritos.
I like anytime you can get like a different
Texture.
like, texture.
Now, have you had the
some
crunchy burrito with the Fritos within the burrito? That's
I
fantastic.
have not had that, but I think I would like that more.
It's very good. But you
Yeah.
got to eat it fast because eventually that Frito soaks up.
I like a hard shell taco with a soft shell over it.
Oh well,
I like that.
That's
a
hardly
lot.
even a taco.
They have that at Condados. It's phenomenal. You need to go to Condados.
Now
Everybody
listen,
needs to go
I
to
would
Condados.
consider eating a taco over top of burrito shell and then using that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I
That's
would do
done.
that. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I don't mind
just-
a burrito.
I just typed in drippy burrito.
Ew.
And it says, if you're eating a drippy burrito, eat it over a cup and then pour the burrito's own burrito juice back on top and whisper, "Gotcha," into your moist burrito.
It's good advice.
What? I don't even know what website he's on.
Yeah.
But
Did you say burrito juice? Is that the first?
Yeah.
Burrito juice. Okay, but if you go to a Mexican restaurant, have you ever noticed the burritos are always like in sauce? That kind of grosses me
So
out a
here-
little bit. I
here's
don't
the
like
thing.
that.
Well, that's
So,
enchilada
you're not on
sauce.
Facebook anymore, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm too mouthy.
Yeah, you've been.
I can't imagine that anybody would believe that, but I am a bit too mouthy.
You are. I agree. But on Facebook, there's so many, and it seems like females, more than males, are always talking about tacos. Have you noticed this?
I've not.
Like, it's more than a few. Have you noticed this?
In what context?
Like, all tacos are life. Tacos are the best. I love tacos.
Listen, we're going to really tick Savannah off with this episode.
Does she like tacos?
She is all about tacos.
That's
We
what
eat
I'm
tacos.
saying.
We eat
it's
tacos.
a female problem that we have in America. Females like tacos.
I like tacos.
You might be a female.
Maybe I should take that gay test.
Take the gay test now.
I don't know what it is.
I am
listen
firm-
in the comment section. Comment right now. Are you a
Tacos.
female? Do you like tacos?
No, just give us. Yeah. Okay.
Are you a
sure,
male?
that's
Do you
fine.
like tacos?
Just-
Are you a male who identifies as a female
we
but like
want-
burritos?
We want your gender, what you identify as, and we want your preferred
Mexican
Mexican
handheld food.
handheld food.
Yeah.
I like a chalupa if I can get
Come
it.
on.
I mean,
What's the cinnamon
I
twist
got, that's a
thing?
churro. That's
Churro.
that's just dessert.
Yes.
That's just fried bread with sugar.
That's okay.
That's all about the
Bussin'.
drip.
Jason, the word is bussin'.
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 Oh, you be bussin'.
I'd
Yeah.
be bussin'.
Yeah,
Those
bussin'.
cinnamon drips be
I
bussin'.
did learn that one too. Bussin' is for food.
I want a
I
cinnamon
don't think
drip.
drip is for food as much. I think bussin' is for food.
Okay.
Man, this food be bussin'. This coffee is bussin'.
Bussin'.
One of my friends taught me that because her son taught her that, and it's a whole thing when you're older.
Yeah, I know. We're all old now. I get it. Our kids teach us words.
Yes.
Yeah, I am on. I've never thought about this question before, but now I am on record as I am taco over burrito. That's
Well,
me.
listen, Harrison, are you taco or burrito? Taco? Okay, so we're still. I'm doing the math. 60% taco, 60% burrito,
Yeah.
40% taco.
When I am elected mayor of Marion, I'm going to run.
This next time
I think
around?
so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be.
I was thinking about doing it.
No, just let me do it.
Is there
you
like
can be
a
my
vice mayor?
Sure, you can be my vice mayor.
Okay.
You can do my social media and
Okay.
graphics and stuff like that.
Deal.
But
Am I gonna get paid?
I'm already working on this. Yeah, I'll give you whatever. I think I'll give you 20% of whatever they pay me.
Okay.
How's that?
That's good.
And you don't have to do like
And just
the
do
actual-
social media.
You just do social media
Oh,
stuff
The
like that.
20% is just to keep you away. If you take 20% and change your last name,
You're like you've seen Black Sheep before?
Yeah, Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on this, so I think I can do it. So when I become the mayor of Marion, I'm gonna be. I mean, we've not really talked about this.
Scott Scherzer.
Scott Scherzer
Yeah.
is the mayor of our great city of Marion, and I mean, he got his butt handed to him in this last election. He ran for state treasurer. Which is ridiculous because it's like, yeah, you've done such a good job in Marion. We're going to give you more responsibility. I don't know if he watches this, but whatever. I said,
Are you a Scott Scherzer fan?
I mean, I know him. You know,
You've met him?
we've spoken.
I was
I've had
behind
good
him in line
conversations.
at graduation
He
once.
was a teacher of our sister in junior high.
Oh, I
He
didn't know
taught.
that.
Yeah.
Did she like him?
I won't speak for her.
I do know his brother. His brother was one of my
Tim?
football coaches. No, the other one.
What's the
Actually,
other
I
one?
don't know. I just know him as Coach Scherzer. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's a
Somebody
Tim
told
Hudson.
me that he said, as treasurer of Ohio, one of the things that he wants to do, and he didn't get elected, not even close, is to make sure that abortions are easier to pay for people or something like that. He said something like that. So I'm like, yeah, you can get out of here. So,
Kick rocks. Go put your Cardinals somewhere else.
yeah.
Let them eat cake.
So go put your Cardinals somewhere else. That's pretty good. I was a little late to that. You know what? No, I like the Cardinals.
Listen,
It's just pretentious enough.
I hate the Cardinals because when I'm driving down the road, I feel like someone's on the corner getting ready to jump out in the street.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Every time I'm like, ugh,
Yeah. Oh,
just
the
a stupid Cardinal.
Stupid Cardinal.
So when I become mayor of Marion,
Yeah.
my first
Course of
first
action.
ruling
Yeah,
will be.
okay.
I don't know how
Declaration.
it works, but I assume I get some sort of
I
gavel.
declare.
I make declarations and
Yeah.
then they happen.
Yeah.
I assume that's how it happens.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, and people refer to me as Lord.
Lord Dan.
Lord Dan.
Your Grace.
You be dripping.
His dripness is what I will.
dripness.
Yeah, his dripness.
Lord Dan, his dripness.
May his drips ever be dripping. Drip is a good thing. We've learned about this.
May his swag forever drip.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Anyway,
Lord Dan.
when I become mayor of
Yes.
Marion, my first ruling will be that after 5 o'clock, all newspapers are free. I was at the store the other day, and I wanted to get a newspaper, and I was like, it was like 6 o'clock. I'm like, who's buying this?
Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock
Yeah,
at
yeah,
night.
yeah.
Nobody's getting this.
No.
This is going to get thrown away. After 6 o'clock, it's
Yeah.
no longer news, right? I just want
Now it's history.
Now it's history.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll wait for that. So my first rule is that after
5 o'clock?
5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to 5 o'clock.
Well, I think you should do 6. I mean, people get off work at 5.
All right. After 6 o'clock,
yeah.
newspapers are fair game. If you see a newspaper,
It's a
you
your-
can just
just
grab it. You don't have to, because I feel like they should be.
Yeah,
After
no.
6 o'clock, I think newspapers should be free.
I'm with you.
And that's my first ruling. And
Okay.
I'm probably gonna run on that. That's gonna be my main.
Free newspapers after 6 o'clock. I like it.
You like that?
Yeah.
Anything else that
I'm
should
going to
do?
make a graphic. We should make a video. Mm-hmm. I think we'll do that.
Okay.
We'll put it on the Lauer Road
about
site.
free newspapers.
I just think we start your campaign on Lauer Road, like as a channel.
Right.
I think we'll do
A
that.
good
That'd be fun.
grassroots. Okay,
Grassroots.
do you know that if you're in prison, because I know you guys talk a lot about going to prison.
Yeah.
If you're in prison, you're not allowed to have a newspaper from that day.
Why?
I don't know what, and I think
Did you work
it's
in a prison?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's just an old rule that they've never updated because now they can obviously watch the news, but you do not get your newspaper until the following day.
It's actually because there's like a sediment on the newspaper that after 24 hours loses its potency, and you can smoke a newspaper.
Listen,
God,
been to
yeah.
jail.
It
Seen them
doesn't
do
matter.
it.
You can smoke anything if you're in prison. Everything's fair
They
game.
prefer newspapers and Bible pages.
For what?
Rolling.
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 They're thin enough.
We just
that-
did 2 different songs, Jason.
Yeah. I had the better one. I don't know what you were
concept.
singing. What were you singing?
Keep rolling.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Rawhide.
Yeah.
Rawhide. What else you got?
Newspaper's free. I don't know. We
Okay.
can talk about other things that I'm going to do
Speaking of news.
when I become the mayor.
News Force.
News Force.
24/7.
We're proudly partnering with News Force. Both their TV and their radio. Just donated to the show using CashApp.
I don't. Well, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, then I
Cash
won't
App.
make fun of them like I was going
Yeah.
to.
It's $$ at
did
dollar
you-
sign Lauer.
did you do
No, I
that?
didn't do that. No. So listen, you have to listen, and it's in the description. It's $ Lauer Road Radio. It's the Cash App.
Thank you, News Force.
Yeah.
So, can I give a suggestion to
Yeah.
News Force? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Nobody likes purple. It's not a good color
Okay.
for news.
I
It's
think
not
that
a
should be your
trustworthy
second
color.
declaration.
It's
there
not-
should be no purple in Marion.
Well, I'm okay with purple in some cases, but
like purple
it's-
interiors on cars.
Sure, that's obviously okay. I just don't feel like of all the most trustworthy color I think is blue,
Yeah.
then red, then green.
Well, blue and red is purple.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's not trustworthy.
Uh-huh.
It's like, which one are you?
I got you.
I think only Roy G. Biv, I don't know. I guess, the main colors. What, red,
Primary
yellow,
colors.
primary colors. There it
Red,
is.
yellow, and blue. I see.
Those are
you.
all trustworthy.
Okay.
You are the primary
Orange is
colors.
not trustworthy.
No.
I don't trust orange.
No.
I don't trust purple.
Orange happens to be my favorite color.
So thank you, News Force, for donating.
Yes.
And if anybody would like to join in the donation process, because they're coming in left and right.
And if you want to just get on that color thing, just kind of pull the red out of that and just go all the way to blue, you'll find you'll do better. More people will trust you.
Okay. Let's hit the Netflix.
Hit the Netflix. This coffee's going to my head.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I had coffee before I got here.
It is.
Netflix, watch these shows of those. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Netflix, watch these shows with us. Netflix, or maybe Hulu Plus. Or maybe Amazon Prime or something like that, like YouTube. Or we don't want to put a box around what you watch, so you never know.
And we're back. Jason, what is your Netflix suggestion of the week?
My Netflix suggestion of the week is found on Daily Wire.
Hey,
What?
Oh,
Daily
I
Wire
know what you're
Plus?
about to do.
Yeah. I signed up for it.
Oh, man.
1 month.
That's awesome.
I'm going to cancel it after the month because I've watched everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You watched them all?
I watched everything that's on there.
Okay.
Almost. My Netflix suggestion of the week is What is a Woman? Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Yes.
It's really. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it was my Netflix suggestion a couple months
Yeah.
back.
And
but
have you seen
I
it?
don't really pay attention to. Yes.
So we've all seen
Erica.
it. Jess, you haven't seen it.
I've
though.
not seen it.
We-
So you don't know what a woman is.
I don't. I feel like I'm a pretty decent expert, but I don't know.
What do you know?
Well, think again.
You're an election denier, so
I am.
We do know that. I watched it with Erica. She cried a lot in it.
Sad tears.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was a lot of it is very sad what they're doing.
Yes.
It's evil, really.
It is evil.
And so yeah, she's a much more compassionate person than I am.
Yeah. The best part is Matt Walsh, who is fantastic.
He's perfect.
He's
it.
perfect
There's
for it.
nobody better for
Correct.
that documentary than him.
Correct. He's asking experts, top in their field.
That's a really good question. That's what I like. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really good question.
That's a really good question. Like,
Yeah,
how do I know if I'm a girl? Mm-hmm. If I'm a woman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, are you going to tell me? I mean, just the way he plays it. It's
that one
straight.
guy, that one really, they were all pretentious, but that one professor,
Yeah,
and when he
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't like this line of questioning, and if you keep on going down this, the way you're saying truth is very homophobic or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, What are you talking about?
He's asking a question. What is a woman? That's literally all he's asking.
And nobody
and
literally
nobody can answer.
Nobody
except
could.
for his wife at the end.
Well, and the guy at the comic book store guy.
Oh, dude, that guy's fantastic.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That guy's fantastic. So
So everyone
Yeah.
should watch What Is a Woman.
I think I might try to. Our church, I think we might try to get together and watch it. As
I
a
took
church.
notes and I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
okay.
what a
Yeah.
I was looking at Erica and I was like, looking at oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I drip.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the lights were just coming on.
Yeah, it's starting to make sense.
I was like, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay. And that Levi, Michaela, Abby.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I changed some
So
diapers.
I
know how
have
that
not
works.
watched. Let's see. We watched What Is a Woman, and
Did you watch that Western?
Started to watch. No. So the problem is I only have it on my phone, and my phone doesn't like play well with my
Yeah.
TV. So so we definitely watched What Is a Woman, and I'm on a borrowed account, so I felt bad about watching it too much. And I listened to the Jordan Peterson stuff, the monster.
Yeah, I listened to that
dragon
one.
stuff.
Man, I just have a hard time. I love Jordan Peterson, but he talks
Sure.
over my head. I'm not that smart.
I believe it, but I liked it a lot.
Well, Candace Owens.
I watched that thing
That
too.
just kind
The
of
BLM
Yeah.
documentary?
That was really good.
Yeah, my niece is
A woman.
Maybe, I don't know. She's
Did you not watch the
indoctrinated.
show? Did you not pay attention?
I'm not going to assume.
Oh,
She
Body
hasn't
thing.
declared what she is yet.
She's not.
Gotcha.
But she's a product of the city school, public school system.
Okay, so Candace, yeah.
and our one of our employees was watching the Candace Owens documentary about the BLM thing, and my niece, who's typically very like quick to jump, she goes, "Oh, I didn't know that's where all the money went."
yeah.
Like, yeah, and we're like,
Keep watching this. Keep watching.
keep watching
Yeah.
this wonderful woman.
That's
Candace
another thing.
Owens.
Everyone should watch it.
Daily
Everyone.
Wire should add us onto there.
They should.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
We're not that
We
smart.
should be on Daily Wire. Well, we can play to that audience. Jordan Peterson can play to his audience.
So he's on the one end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
and we're all the way over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We are on the spectrum somewhere.
Oh, we're on the spectrum.
Yeah.
We be dripping.
we identify as a podcast.
We're a trans podcast.
Sure.
I don't know what that. What's your Netflix?
My Netflix suggestion of the week might be able to be found on other things, but what I found it on was on YouTube.
Okay.
Jesse, you made the bitter face. You don't like it.
The coffee got cold.
I
First it
thought
was
that's
too
what you
hot.
wanted.
Now it's
Yeah.
too cold.
Yeah,
He likes room temperature.
You want
coffee.
sugar and cream in it. So I found it on YouTube. So there's a series of documentaries from it's like the late 70s, early 80s. The host, his name is Michael Wood. It's British, and it is like what was the name of it? Basically, they're all. It's like in search of King Arthur.
Okay, yeah.
Or in search of the Dark Ages, and
Yeah.
so they tell the history of a certain king. Mostly, they focus on one king of England at a time, and it feels like. It feels like Monty Python but serious. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
It's awesome. I
Okay.
love it so much. The music is so dramatic, like bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
And he comes like walking around the corner, and sometimes he pops his head in. And but the history is very good and interesting, and it's very old school. Like the one that I was watching yesterday was 1981 was when it was made,
And it's all British.
and it's all British,
Yeah.
and it's just the history of England. And I don't know, there's like 10 or 15 of them that I found on YouTube, and I'm just working my way through them. It's awesome. It's fascinating, and I love it.
Jess, what's your Netflix suggestion?
I actually, if I may, be so bold, I actually have two.
Okay.
Because, first of all, I know, you guys will never have me back. No, because I watch one with my kids and the other one I listen to. It's not this podcast. But the
But
first
you do
one is-
listen to this podcast.
I do,
Okay.
because I'm your number one commenter.
You do
You
comment
made
more
that-
than anybody. Yes.
You made that comment.
Katie Newman comments.
Oh,
Katie
no.
Newman.
Podcast.
Katie comments a lot. She comments more.
Yeah.
I'm not on any of the
I know.
things, so
I've noticed.
Wow.
yeah, I got rid of my social media.
Gotcha.
permanently.
I do it on YouTube.
Okay, what's your
though.
Netflix?
Anyway, so my first one, if you want to watch something, is I've been watching Reba with the kids. It's an older show, but it's kind of funny.
Like Reba McEntire?
It does have Reba McEntire in it, yes. And it's a cute almost 30-minute
Sitcom-y.
Yeah, sitcom-y. But the other one that
Commie?
Sitcom.
not comedy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sitcom.
Communist?
No.
Commies?
Reba in her old age, she's still pretty hot.
She's dead, right?
No.
Oh.
No,
What?
she's ill.
Oh, I thought she died.
She's
She
like
had to take
too
a
soon.
break.
Too
Yeah.
soon. Reba, can you name one, gun to your head,
No.
name one Reba McEntire
Kill me
song?
now. I can't name one.
Oh.
Really?
And dug my keys into the side of his
That's
pretty
not
little
Reba.
suit. What?
No. No.
How about-
100% that's Reba.
100% it's not.
How about
Is that Shania Twain?
No, it's not. It's,
I don't know any other female.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie
is who
Underwood.
did that one.
Man, I
Yeah.
feel like a woman.
That's Shania.
Man, I feel like kicking that door down every time I hear that.
Oh, I hate that. I'm not a fan.
So, how about
Mount Rushmore of-
Whose bed have your boots been under? Is that Reba McEntire?
No, that's Naya.
Okay.
Wow.
How about I got a barbecue stain on my white T-shirt?
That's a dude.
Alan Jackson.
Okay.
That
How
was
about
actually Kenny Chesney, I think.
I don't know.
Kenny Chesney?
No, I think it's Alan Jackson.
Think so.
No,
If
Alan
only
Jackson
you had
is
someone.
way down yonder on Chad. You ever
Yeah,
do much of
that's
what
true.
into me.
If
Well,
only you
learn
had
to
somebody
me.
who could look things up.
No, we don't.
I'm looking them up
Preston's
currently.
not here.
I'm
Reba McEntire. How about that song "Reba's Back," baby?
Listen, I'm looking
She's
at her
dripping.
top songs, and I've never heard of any of them.
Okay,
Really?
Mount Rushmore of female country singers.
Oh,
Reba,
Dolly Parton.
Dolly
Loretta
Parton,
Lynn.
Loretta Lynn,
Loretta Lynn.
My grandma went to school with her.
Carrie Underwood.
No.
Absolutely
Taylor
not.
Swift?
Absolutely not.
We got one more.
I
We
will
got
not.
Dolly.
No, we're
Reba.
missing- we're missing
Oh,
a-
Shania Twain, right?
What about Crystal Gale?
No, we're missing somebody else that's really old.
Tanya Tucker.
Maybe I don't
Or,
know. I'm not
June
going to
Carter
pretend that I
Cash.
give a crap. Oh, how about June Carter Cash? I like
Okay.
that. All right.
Done. Okay, what's
Okay.
your second one?
So the second one is on Spotify, and it is
This is unprecedented. On so many levels.
well, listen, I have to tell.
Is
about
this a
one.
podcast or a show?
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Okay.
It's it's Parcast, and it is haunted places.
I've listened to that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was listening to when you came up to the truck, and I had freaked myself out, and I was pretty certain that you
sorry
were a
about that.
ghost. It's okay. That guy handing candy out of the van was like really nice, though.
That's my van. He's
Well,
handing candy out of my van?
You should probably check that situation.
So I don't know. We didn't mention this, but Jess brought in some essential oils.
Oh, yeah,
Where do
we
you
know.
fall on essential oils? Are they real? Are
You-
they made
you
by
wanna know my
witches?
honest opinion?
Yeah. Are they fake?
My honest opinion is that they are their effectiveness for what they claim is 50% product, 50% placebo. That's
Okay.
I'm not saying that there's nothing to them.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
use essential oils. We got a whole rack of essential oils upstairs. We use them for all sorts of stuff. We use the cleaner for the counters, and we diffuse them in our house, and so we're
Yeah.
not against them.
But you think there's a mental...
But I think that it's 50%, and I think if you don't believe in it, it won't work.
It's like
as
Pennywise.
much. I don't know Pennywise, but
Yes, I agree.
But I think that there's a placebo effect to it that's very strong.
Yeah.
People feel very healthy. They get good feeling vibes.
It's like when they take airborne before they get on an airplane.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my official opinion. And
I tend to agree. She has a cauldron in her basement. I've seen it.
do.
And she mixes them like a witch.
I do.
She puts in like Eye of Newt.
toil and trouble.
Double toil and trouble.
Toil and trouble?
Yeah.
So are you 50-50 on the oils?
I believe that I believe there's a lot of power in your mind. If you believe that something is not going to work, you can will your body to not.
And
Use
reverse for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe that too.
So people who are completely against it will not ever, it will never happen.
Yeah.
I'm on board with
But-
that.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. I've got more things. I think I might have to save them for next week.
That's fine. I remember I'm looking at Reba McEntire's songs and they ain't nothing.
I had a
No.
Yeah. I got something. Or do you got something?
This is just really quick. I have a friend. This really happened to one of my
Sometimes I see a sign
friend.
Yeah.
that says road work ahead, and I'm like, why no road work here?
Every time I do that.
You know what sign used to confuse me? Bridge ices before road.
Yeah, that is confusing.
So listen, I used to think it was a linear issue. You're driving, the bridge is going to ice before the road.
I got to be careful. Once I'm on the bridge, I'm safe.
Yeah, but it's going to ice before the road.
Before the road.
But the bridge, how's the bridge ice before I get to the bridge, but
you
I'm
were
on the road?
thinking of it in terms of distance, not in time.
Yes.
They're talking about it in terms of time.
I mean, for 40 years of my life, I read that as a linear distance issue, that the bridge ices before the road.
I'm always like, how do the deer know to cross at the crossing signs? That's what I want to know.
And why do they put them in the most obscure place, like the places that you don't want them to cross? They always let them cross there. I don't understand.
think we should have
There's
more
actually
land bridges.
There's actually an argument for the land bridges, and some people have said that we should spend like upwards of like $1 trillion a year to construct them, because it would be cheaper than cleaning up deer. And I'm like, listen, I saw a deer on the highway 2 days ago, and there was a guy shoveling it off.
Yeah.
And I thought, it can't be cheaper than paying that guy
Doesn't
$18 an
nature
hour
just
to
kind of take care of it?
I think
though?
nature
Yeah,
does
yeah,
take care of
it
it.
does.
Although, having just hit a deer going to your house, I would love land bridges everywhere.
Listen, no one can have anything worse against deer than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm
is
still
true.
like, don't build land bridges.
Yeah.
It's a waste of money.
actually
I
like
like-
the land bridge.
I like the way they look.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. Where do you stand on roundabouts?
I hate
roundabouts?
I hate a
Listen, roundabouts are the safest form of intersection.
That's what
That's
they
ridiculous.
say. It is ridiculous.
So in Billings,
Depending on if
where-
it's a woman driver.
where I live, well, that's different.
No, listen.
Why? So when I lived in Billings,
Uh-huh.
they had a huge project where they turned. I mean, I might not be maybe 40 intersections over to roundabouts, and people were very upset about it. I mean, people were posting signs, no roundabouts, things like that. It was like a big deal, and I was like, these are dumb. I hate these so much.
yeah.
I like a roundabout. I'm not gonna lie. Like the longer I was there, I was like, this is way better. Like those intersections that were lights, or I would often wait for 15 minutes at some of those, and then once they turned to roundabouts, the traffic didn't change, and I never waited. It was just smooth. It just smoothed everything out. I
just don't like them.
They feel very European.
They do.
Which is what I like about them mostly.
now that you're talking more about it being more European, I hate them.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they didn't warn anybody. They just put a bunch of roundabouts in.
Yeah,
and
we
they
never
said-
learned how to drive on them.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just said,
pretty
here, let's
simple.
all be British and have
Yes,
fun.
thank you.
Like,
Well,
it's not...
I'd love to
Drink
be
tea
British.
and eat crumpets.
Drink
and
tea, eat crumpets, and
On
be
the
British
roundabout.
and go on a roundabout. Like, nobody knows how to use it, though. And that's my problem. Not me being on a roundabout, but other people who don't know how to
what's
be on
weird
a
is,
roundabout.
so the one up near where Estelle lives, it's like a double lane roundabout.
Yeah, those are super efficient.
Not easy.
Their signs are posted well. You just do what the signs say.
Not if you've never been
you
there.
yield left.
You're trying to figure out how to do it.
It's very easy.
they're
I just don't
much
like
better to drift around too.
Drip
Tokyo
around.
drip around.
I want to drive straight through them. I have the vehicle to do
ramp
it.
You do have the vehicle. To do
Yeah.
it.
Did you
So-
see the big monster truck vehicle?
I
out
saw
there?
the
That's mine.
essential oils thing. And I was like,
yeah.
oh, we got a witch in the place today.
That's
I
right.
could feel it before I saw it. I was like,
No,
They're like,
listen.
yeah.
I have a friend. This really happened to
No,
them
you
on
don't.
Facebook. I know. Listen.
That's the second time you've talked about having
Well, I'm
friends.
saying
We
this-
get it, Jason.
Listen. I have a friend. I have one friend who happens to be on Facebook.
Jason was the kind of guy in high school that had a girlfriend from Canada. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, sure. You do.
Super hot.
Yeah.
Totally into
And then
me.
showing everyone a picture of Candace Bergen. We're like, that's not even. That's like it's a cover to a VHS tape. Full House. Sorry, continue.
I don't even want to say it anymore.
That's fine.
It was
You don't
super
have to.
awesome.
I'll bet it was.
It was like the best thing I ever was going to say. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to say it anymore.
Okay, that's fine. What do you think about? I'm thinking about finding an old timey Coke machine and putting it upstairs, like in my
Like for glass
in my-
bottles.
Yeah, glass bottles,
Yeah.
old timey Coke machine, and you got to put a quarter in it. And I'll
The
just have like
super
a,
old school ones. Like, didn't it have a door and you would like
that's-
select it
that's
out?
Cool. That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like a really cool old timey Coke machine.
Yeah.
This is a good idea though, right?
I like it.
That is a good idea.
So Christmas.
There's nothing
right?
else to say other than I want an old timey Coke
What's a
machine.
manifesto? Because
So-
I've been thinking about getting one.
You could probably just copy and paste the
Ted Kaczynski.
the Unabombers,
Yeah.
because I think you pretty much line up with him. A manifesto, it is a statement of belief about the world, and
So can anybody have one?
anybody can have a manifesto.
Do you have a manifesto?
I've got a it's like a boy-festo. It's not fully formed yet. I still am working on it, but I'm working on it.
I just think I would like to have a manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start working on it. So
Yeah,
pretty excited about it.
yeah. Where do you stand on pesto? Do you like pesto?
Like
I don't like pesto.
I don't like pesto.
I don't know why we're putting pesto in everything. You go to it's like an overwhelming flavor. Like if you give me something and it has pesto and all I can taste is pesto,
unless you like pesto.
Well, if you like it, sure, but not everybody
Right.
does. A lot of
No.
people don't. It's a very specific flavor. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Teddy often gets Pacific and specific confused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know how to say cinnamon.
Wait, are you saying cinnamon or synonym?
Synonym.
Are you talking
Did I
about
put the emphasis
words
on the wrong syllable?
or the herb?
Cinnamon.
Cemetery.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon-terry.
All right. Well, I don't really have, obviously it's too late, to start anything significant.
I've got a lot of really good things.
I've got some great stuff.
Okay, Jess, you got 30 seconds if you have anything.
Just not really. Just
Okay.
unless you want me to plug my.
Yeah.
Plug whatever you want.
Whatever.
Okay. Young Living the Good Life is my YouTube channel. So, and you can learn
For
about
essential oils.
For essential oils. And I might even bring out the cauldron.
I'm more of a doTERRA guy.
I already saw the Young Living stuff in your house.
Them are fighting words.
I like the Walmart brand.
My soul just
They
crumbled.
can't put essential oil on it if it's not, right?
It
And
says
right.
essential oil
who
on
can
it. It's
decide
basically
what
the
is
same
essential?
thing.
It's basically
A lot of things are essential to me, right?
Yeah,
All essential oils drip.
Olive
they
oil.
do
is-
Yeah.
drip.
Yeah.
They are
Bacon is an
drippy.
essential
Mount
oil.
Rushmore of oils. Oil, olive oil,
Motor oil.
motor oil, frankincense and myrrh. There it is.
Baby oil.
It's done.
Yes.
Baby oil.
Baby
Oh,
oil.
baby oil. And frank.
Lots of uses.
I do have frankincense and myrrh over there.
We smell it.
I know.
My wife's gonna be so confused when I get home. Like, why do you smell like anything other than dripping
burritos. All right, that's it. This is Dan signing off for Jason, reminding you to always keep your stick on the ice and never wear the blue sweats.
Sit, boo, boo, sit. Good dog.
I've spoken.
9-9.